Kodak. The name evokes memories of a bygone era. It whispers of family gatherings, joyous occasions, and moments frozen in time, captured forever on film. For over a century, Kodak was not just a brand, but an institution, defining our view and sharing of the world. The company's iconic yellow boxes were ubiquitous, their cameras a trusted companion for millions of people around the world. Yet, this photographic giant would face a fate few could have predicted, a stunning fall from grace that shocked the world. How could a business that caught the most valuable experiences in life turn into simply that, a memory itself? Reversing the clock to the late 19th century will help us to grasp what happened. Kodak was defining our view and sharing of the world, not only creating cameras for more than a century. It's about our relationship with technology and how we adapt to a changing world, embracing new ways to capture our lives. It's a reminder that even the most successful enterprises can falter if they fail to embrace the future and innovate continuously. A George Eastman unveiled the first portable camera in 1888, hence founding Kodak. Kodak mass-marketed photography with their innovative slogan, "You press the button, we do the rest." Now everyone could capture a moment in time. Picture-taking was not limited to specialists. Kodak rapidly came to be associated with photography itself, and by the middle of the 20th century, it had almost 90% of the market share in film sales and 85% in equipment. It was a cultural phenomenon, not alone a business. Then the world began to alter. The first fissures showed up in the 1970s as corporate rivalry from firms like Fujifilm grew intense. Less expensive film choices from Fujifilm challenged Kodak's supremacy. Still, Kodak possessed a strong brand and a devoted following of consumers. By the mid-20th century, Kodak was a global behemoth. Its cameras documented wars, revolutions, and countless personal milestones. Kodak moment became a part of the cultural lexicon, signifying a moment worth preserving. But a revolution within Kodak's own walls rocked it most. Steve Sasson, a Kodak engineer, developed the first digital camera in 1975. Kodak did create digital photography, but its leadership saw it as a threat. Digital photography eschewed film, Kodak's golden goose. Fearing cannibalizing their profitable film business, Kodak shelved the technology. Sasson later recalled the company's response, "That's cute, but don't tell anyone about it." The seeds of Kodak's downfall were sown even as the company celebrated its centennial, marking 100 years of innovation and success. The digital wave was swelling in parallel. Companies including Sony, Canon, and finally Apple started embracing digital photography by the 1990s. Reluctantly changing, Kodak clung to its film monopoly. It was playing catch-up in a game it had created when it eventually made its digital market debut. Once a phrase connected with treasured recollections, that Kodak moment started to seem out of date in a society headed for smartphones and Instagram. Then there was the leadership question. The decision-makers at Kodak were firmly rooted in a culture of comfort and custom. Unable to see past their empire founded on movies, they had created this myopia reach their company model as well as technology. Kodak kept focused on selling items in a market that was fast becoming obsolete, while it might have turned to services like photo sharing or cloud storage. Early in the new millennium, the writing was on the wall. Kodak's sales fell as cell phones and digital cameras took center stage in the market. 2012 proved the last blow as Kodak declared bankruptcy. Originally valued at more than $30 billion, the business had been forced to sell patents to survive. But this is a warning about how even the most famous brands may succumb to complacency, not only about Kodak's inability to change. Kodak possessed what it required to spearhead the digital revolution: the technology, the expertise, the brand. It lacked vision and the readiness to challenge itself. What therefore happened to Kodak moments? Still here, they are no longer owned by Kodak. The likes of Instagram, Snapchat, and TikTok have reshaped them. Though the concept of capturing and distributing moments is still very relevant, the brand that used to reflect it is a shadow of its past. Could Kodak have escaped its destiny? Certainly. It may still be leading the industry now if it had embraced digital early, turned to new business models, and created an innovative culture. Rather, it reminds us, no organization is impervious to disturbance regardless of size or reputation. Having stated that, appreciate you viewing. Until next time.